Hey, it's JC at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore with Mr. Smith. We got a couple of boxes here to get invoiced out. Let's see what's in these boxes. Not much as far as comics this week. I think it's very unacceptable for the industry, especially the big two, Marvel and DC, to not be putting anything out. Trying to help this industry. They say they're trying to help our industry. Everything points to them trying to sabotage this industry. But like I said, JC at JC's Comics and More, 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 436-17419-531-6097. Got the new comics. We've got some reorders. Let's see what's in these boxes. Out. These are some reorders. There's some Night of the Living Dead comics. Got back in stock. That's a classic Night of the Living Dead 1. These, as you can see, I'm just buying just one copy. That was number 1. This is a number 3. We've got a Lady Death, Sacrilege, issue 2. This is a variant premium copy. Try and get the focus a little bit better here. It's issue number 5, Night of the Living Dead. Got some Mad magazines. Oh, somebody was in here just looking. Al Jaffe, just looking. Special Al Jaffe issue. Mr. Bond was here yesterday. So we got this here. So Marvel, maybe this is Marvel's way of trying to help the industry by giving us free stuff, rather than giving me stuff I can actually use and actually can sell. Actually make some money off of. If you want to help me out, Marvel, you can do that. I'm going to pause this quickly, get this out of the way, get this box out of the way, get to the next box. Okay. Check this box out. I know there's a lot of excitement for there's a Negan Lives book that was sent out thanks to Robert Kirkman. Thank you, Robert Kirkman, for at least for you doing something to try to help the industry. Marvel and DC has done jack to try to help the industry. Absolutely jack trying to help the industry. DC's trying to destroy it by having me go through a shell company. Another monopoly. DC's monopoly. Marvel, they're trying to destroy it too by having books go digital. I've got customers wanted to ask me about Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider and Scream. When the next issues of those are coming out. They're not coming out. They are not coming out. Those issues are not coming out. They're digital only. So thank you, Marvel, for taking sales away from me. Disney could have done so much to help this industry. You see so many of the beer companies and stuff helping the restaurant and bar industry, giving $1 million, giving $5 million. Disney could have given comic shops $1,000 each, easily. Let's say there's 2,000 shops out there. That's what, $2 million. I'm sure Disney uses $2 million in toilet paper a day. They could have written it off. You think all those companies are giving that money away, all the goodness of themselves? They're writing that stuff off. It's all being written off. Disney didn't do anything to help the comic shops. Didn't do anything. They strip mine us though, but they don't do anything. But here we have the new issue of The Goon. These copies are set aside for some customers. You got the new Vampirella. This is issue 10. That is a incentive cover. Here we've got the Protector, number 4 from Image. We've got Firepower from Robert Kirkman. I'm going to have to reorder some more of these. The new Robert Kirkman book that's coming out. Here we have from Absolute Comics, Katrina number 1. I don't even really remember even ordering these, but I know somebody's going to want one of those, so I'm going to make sure I set that aside. This here, made sure I order copies. This is a takeoff on House of Secrets with Swamp Thing. Spider Shark and Snake Bear. I know somebody's going to want a copy of that, so I'm going to make sure he's got a copy of that set aside for him. Here's my Batman 93 1 in 25 variants I should have had last week. My own personal thoughts on this is Diamond got short at these as a way of DC, as a way of getting back and being retaliatory against us retailers who did not sign with their new distributors right away. That I'm sure that those accounts got that book last week, but DC, this is their way of just sticking it to us. That, oh, you want to be defiant on us? Well, we'll just make sure you don't get comics. I've got a friend in, in Wisconsin there, Comics Alley. Certainly check them out. Tell Trike I said hi. I know he's had problems getting his DC comics. He's had all kinds of problems. There's Backtrack number 4. There's Vengeance of Vampirella number 8. This is the B cover. So there you go, Matt. There's your B's for you. I've got Billionaire Island. Got one copy of that. Red Sonja. I want to say that's the cover A, the Jay Lee cover. It certainly is. Shop Steward will have his copy set aside. Here is the comic that everybody's waiting on. People waiting on this comic right here. Negan Lives. We got sent out copies. Again, very, very thank you to Robert Kirkman. And thank you to Skybound. And thank you to Charlie Aldwood and Cliff Rathburn and Russ and Dave. These copies are sent out to us to help the comic shops. Marvel sent us some variant copies, old variant copies that they couldn't get rid of, sort of throwing us some moldy bread. Here you go, here's some moldy bread. You said you were hungry, but Marvel's done nothing other than that. DC's done nothing to help the shops. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. But thank you, Robert Kirkman, for at least giving a damn. So we've got those, and there's also going to be silver, and there's going to be gold foil covers too. One gold foil per shop, 2 silvers per shop. Now Mr. Jeff out of Flint, he's getting first dibs on silver and gold. He gave me a call a couple weeks ago, let me know that he saw this. So he's going to be calling later. I'm going to give him prices on those. They're not going to be cheap. You know, and again, this is being done to help the shops. To help the shops make money. But he will get a fair price. If he passes, then they'll be available to whoever else. I've got Buffy. Make sure a couple of these Buffys get set aside. Buffy number 15, that's the cover A. Here's another Vengeance of Vampirella. Almost looks like Julie Strain. This is a cosplay cover. Take a quick look to see who the cosplay model is. And credits above. Tina Titan. But it certainly looks like Julie Strain. And I think Julie's in poor health. I think, hope that she's doing better. My thoughts go out to Julie. I met Julie and Olivia back in '95 at the San Diego Comic Con. Got a picture with them. And man, Julie was an Amazon. And here's the plot number 5. Here is from Zenescope, Monster Planet number 5. This is cover B. Here's Vampirella number 10. I think this is a variant at the incentive cover. Here we have Jim Hanson's Storyteller Ghost, issue 3. Those are set aside for customers. Here's a Vengeance of Vampirella number 8. This is probably a cover B, cover C. So we got 2 C's there for you, Shop Stewart. We got your C's. Oh, actually we got at least 3 C's. Yeah, we got 3 C's. So it's just like in Total Recall. You can re-enjoy that. Here's Marvel Action Classics, The Avengers. I'm going to set that aside for a customer I know is going to want it. All American Comics. This is from Image. Make sure a copy. This is issue 1. Make sure a copy of this gets set aside for a customer. Let's move to the next stack. Ah, see the new Goddamn's out. Got Ronin Island number 12. That's being set aside for somebody. This issue of the Marked, issue 6, cover B, is being set aside. Here is Vengeance of Vampirella number 8. These are A covers. Those are certainly A's. Good looking A's there. Very good looking. Here we have from Absolute Comics. What was it? Dark Chon. Got a couple of foil covers there. Make sure one of those gets set aside for somebody I know is going to want it. There's a Vampirella number 10. This might be the D cover. It looks like this might be D covers. Oh, these are B's. These are more B's. So you got 4 B's there for you, Shop Stewart. Goddamn, The Virgin Brides, issue 1. This first series was really good. I'm setting a copy aside for a customer and a copy aside for myself because I am looking forward to reading that. There's more copies of the Goddamned. There's The Boys, issue 2, and make sure somebody's going to want a copy of that. Make sure I get set aside for him. Here's Firepower Free Comic Book Day issues of that these will probably be given away during my 35th anniversary in September. I'm not going to play the game of having Free Comic Book Day each week that the industry wants us to. I would have to have extra people in here as extra costs for the store, and I don't think the amount of people are going to show up every week. And one thing's going to have to change with Free Comic Book Day. Certainly, it's something we can order whatever quantity we want it to, and then Diamond mandated several years ago that the Gold sponsors, you had to order them in quantities of 10. And then they did that this year. So, if I only wanted to order 3 copies of something, if I wanted it all, I have to order 10 copies. So, there's comics I did not order because I did not want 10 copies. Okay, Nailbiter returns. Excuse me. We've got that. Not running across my Negan Lives golds or silvers yet, so I'm a little concerned about that. Oh, this is issue number 2 of Nailbiter Returns. It's already returned. Here's Duo Identity. Man, I just don't remember ordering these books. But issue 1, I know somebody's going to probably want that. Here's Monster Planet. Cover C from Zenescope. Belle versus the Black Knight. Cover D on that. Wayward Legends issue 1. Here we've got Reaver number 9. Got Reaver number 9. Make sure copy gets set aside. The Pretty Violent. Not the Pretty Reckless, the Pretty Violent number 9. That gets set aside. Okay, let's see, we got more copies of Billionaire Island. There's the Negan. I see the Negan in there. There's Nailbiter. There's another copy of Belle versus the Black Knight. Let's cover D. That phone is just going to ring. There's Monster Planet. Cover A. There's another Wayward Legends. First issue. On the Stump, number 3. Here's Ghostbusters, Year 1, number 4. This is cover A on the Ghostbusters. Here's the Linsner cover. Cover B on issue 16 of Red Sonja. I know somebody's going to want that. Make sure that gets set aside, at least a copy set aside for them. Olympia, issue 5. That's for somebody. There's a variant cover on Buffy, number 15. Storyteller Ghost. This issue 3. This is probably the B cover. That is the B cover. So somebody's going to want that. I Can Sell You a Body, number 4. From IDW, that's getting set aside. There's a Linsner sketch variant. I know Mr. Joe's probably going to want that. Killing Red Sonja, number 2. Cover A. Vampirella, number 10. Cover D. Upshot Now, the issue 2. It gives you a preview on some of the Upshot product. There's the silver copy of Negan Lives. We'll set that aside. We'll take the other one out of here. We'll set that one aside. Again, I am not sure what prices on those, but you'll have to check with me tomorrow. And it's going to be not going to be something where if you call and want me to hold it for you. The only one I'm holding for is Mr. Jeff out of Flint. And again, if he passes, then it's going to be available here. Billionaire Island number 2. This is cover A. There's the cover B on Ghostbusters Year 1. Here's the Star Trek Year 5, number 12. Mr. Shop, Mr. Paul, and Mr. Jacobs going to be very happy to get their Star Treks. King of Nowhere from Boom Studios, issue 3. We've got the marked. These must be the A covers. Those are the A covers on issue number 6. Here's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 24, the B cover on the Urban Legends. So one of those will get set aside for Mr. Jake. God, more Vampirellas. We're cutting way back on our Vampirellas after this because they're just not selling like they used to. And I think these are cover A's. Those certainly are A's right there. Here is the gold cover on Negan Lives. Again, this is not going to be cheap. I'm looking online and one per shop. Again, if Mr. Jeff passes on it, then it's going to be available. But there's my one and only copy. I saw that there were shops that were selling copies they had in hand yesterday. I don't know how in the hell that happened. Should not have happened. Somebody's getting unfair advantages. There's a pair of D's on Monster Planet number 5 at Dinosaurs. There's another Bell versus Black Knight. This is the one shot. And that is a cover C on that. Vengeance Vampirella number 8. It's a bonus variant cover. Here is the cosplay cover on Red Sonja number 16. Here I think this is the 1 in 10 cover on The Boys number 2. Dark Red number 10. Should have more copies of Dark Red number 10, but we'll have to wait and see. This is cover A on Bell versus the Black Knight. Here's another variant cover on, doesn't even tell you on the back. This is either Vampirella or it's Vengeance of Vampirella. This is Vengeance of Vampirella number 10. Another variant cover on Vengeance of Vampirella. Just a few more left in here. We're well over 1,200 subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed. Certainly appreciate it. I need more people to subscribe. Need to get to 1,500. Subscribe, like the channel. It helps the channel. Share the channel. I certainly appreciate that too. Kids number 4, set aside. This is cover B on Bell versus the Black Knight. Here's another variant cover. Maybe this one might be a 1 in 15 on The Boys number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends number 24, the A cover. There should be a variant A cover in here someplace. There it is. There is the variant A cover, the 1 in 10 variant. Here's Killing Red Sonja 2, cover B, a takeoff on The Dark Knight Returns. Believe me, Killing Red Sonja is no Dark Knight Returns, and whoever the writer is no Frank Miller. Another Vampirella number 10. This is a C cover on Vampirella number 10. There's a Joe Linsner, another Joe Linsner cover on Red Sonja number 16. And looks like the rest of my dark red number 10s. So that's the rest of my dark red number 10s. So somebody's going to be very, very happy with those. So again, if you do like these videos, please, like I said, please subscribe, please like, please share. Share to whatever social media platforms you happen to be on, new comics platforms. Be sure to hit the bell for notification. Other than that, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend. This weekend, a safe one and a good Comics Wednesday. And remember to support your comic dealers. We need your support because other than, Image through Robert Kirkman, Marvel and DC is not giving us the support we need. Thanks again. I appreciate it.